Hey guys, so today I'm going to do the Bella Swan wedding hair tutorial. I'm new to hair tutorials, so bear with me if it's not very good, but I'm going to try my best, and I got it to look pretty similar. Obviously I can't do like exactly what it is because it probably took like an hour and a half, and a professional did it for her, and it's like really intricate in the back and like the bun, but we can get it to kind of look like it, and I guess that's the point of it. So I'm going to go ahead and get started because it probably is going to take a little while. And I'm also sick, so if my voice sounds weird, it's because I'm sick. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. So the first thing that I'm going to do is make sure you have your hair parted. It doesn't really matter what side you have it parted to. I have it parted the way she does, but it's also just the way that I normally do it. And so it's going from the right to the left. And so you just want like a slight part. And then we're going to just grab some pieces of hair from the front. And this will help if you have layers or bangs and stuff like that, because she has pieces in the front that kind of frame her face, and it'll just look a little bit different if you don't have layers. So you're going to grab some little light pieces of hair. Just kind of choosing one you like. Try to get some longer pieces in there too. And you want them to be like really light little pieces. You don't want like super, like you don't want to have this hanging out. You just want to take a little part of it. And just kind of like pull your hair back to see how it'll look when you have the bun here. See if it's too much or enough or whatever. So that looks about right for this side. I'm just going to pull my hair around so that this part stays out. And then we're going to choose our little pieces from this side. And I'm just picking pieces towards the front and up a little higher because that's where my bangs are. And then I choose them a little bit lower. But always in like that first front section. Alright, I think I'm going to take a little bit more from this side just so I make it even. So you can just see that that's just kind of the general idea of how much hair you want. And just kind of tuck your hair behind your ears so that you have those pieces separated. And then we're going to go to our part. And see, that's the problem. You're going to have to kind of just like finger brush your bangs back or the top part of your hair. And you want to brush back from like, maybe that's like 2 inches. And get rid of that part, except for the first 2 inches. And I'm going to go ahead and bobby pin this little section of my bangs back because they won't stay back on their own. So just kind of like that. And I'm trying to move the pieces of hair. Sorry, just keep brushing your hair back if it starts coming forward. And then she has a braid, but only on the side that her part is on. So we're going to grab a pretty good chunk of hair. Just like a little, I don't know, like a little rectangle of hair. I'm not pulling all of it from the bottom, where your ear is, because you want to be able to pull that forward later to cover your ear. So you're just going to take this little section and split it into 3 and braid it. And if you don't know how to braid, I'm sorry, I can't explain this to you. I fail at it. So look up some other tutorial with how to braid your hair. Alright, and then do a very loose braid. And make sure you're braiding off to the side, like you're pulling your hair out to the side like this, because otherwise it'll look kind of weird when you pull it back. You'll end up like a little bubble in your hair. Alright, so once you get it pretty far down, you're going to want to grab a little hair elastic. Sorry, my nose itches. So I just have this little hair elastic. and just section off the end of it, or tie off the end of it, same section, just so that the braid will stay. And then you're gonna pull the hair that you didn't touch down here. Sorry, I'm like dealing with a lot of hair here. You're gonna pull that part down, and it's gonna kind of cover your ear a little bit, because that's how she has it in, oh my gosh, I just lost the thing, there we go. You're gonna pull your hair over your ear, because that's how she has it. So you're just kind of covering it. And you're gonna pull the whole back section into like a pretty low ponytail, but don't have it directly at the nape of your neck. Have it like just slightly above what you would normally have it. And I'm gonna turn around now, so hopefully you can see this, but you're gonna just pull your hair into 2 different sections. Start just trying to twist it over. And go as far down as you can. And then just join them together, and you're gonna wrap it around in a little bun. And then you would need to start bobby pinning. And you're gonna need a lot of bobby pins. Just kind of bobby pin it all around. Especially if you're gonna like actually wear this hairstyle out. Like right now I'm just showing you, so if it wasn't super tight, it wouldn't matter too much. Alright, so that feels pretty secure for now. I can't really see it because I can't pull it out, but I can feel that my layers are starting to stick out a little bit. So that's one thing that sucks if you have layers, is that the bun is a lot harder to maintain. And so my bangs have also started coming out, so I'm going to have to bobby pin those too, which is good because we're going to cover up the bobby pin that we used down there. And sorry if I'm talking fast. I just noticed I was kind of doing that. And we're just going to bobby pin that. And then we're going to take the braid and undo the little hair tie. And we're going to bring it just straight back, kind of on top of the ponytail. And we don't want it too, we don't want it tight, because then it creates a little indent in your hair. And we're going to tuck the end into the bun, and then get a bobby pin. And bobby pin that down. I think we're going to need another one. Hold on. There we go. Alright, so I know my bun is kind of fallen out, but again, it's just because I have layers. But anyway, so I can't see it myself. And this is pretty much it. What you could do, if you want to, is curl these parts. But you just curl them towards your face. Use a really big, like maybe a 1.5 inch barrel if you have it. Because you don't want like ringlets, you just want like gentle wave. But this is pretty much the hair. So I know this was not the best, and there's probably a lot more people out there that can do it way better than me, but I hope that you enjoy it, and I think it looks pretty close. I mean, it's kind of like inspired by it, and kind of trying to replicate it. So yeah, I'll just turn around again so you guys can all see. And that's the tutorial. So comment with suggestions if you want, and maybe I'll get to them. So I'm gonna do the wedding makeup soon too, so look out for that, and I'll see you guys all next time. So bye.